Welcome to the Pats Report from the training fields behind Gillette Stadium. I'm Alex Barth. He's Mike Petraglia after day 3 of camp, and we finally heard from Tom Brady. A lot of questions about OTAs, about Julian Edelman's suspension, about his own health. Let's start, though, with the missing OTAs. He was peppered with those questions early and often. It was just kind of the same answer. He's still trying to get on the same page as these receivers.
Definitely, and he knows, Alex, that he's got work to do. He's going to have to catch up. That's the trade-off he all but admitted that he was willing to make, trading off family time for maybe some football preparation. But I had the chance to ask him whether or not he thinks that taking some rest is actually going to help his focus and maybe really fire up his juices a little bit more in training camp. And what his answer was a sort of yes, and that is that I still love football. I'm going to come here, I'm going to be the best quarterback I can be and work with as many receivers as possible.
Football is very, very important to me. It always has been, and I love being out here with my teammates, so it's great. As you get older, you have different responsibilities, and I think that's just part of life, and everyone's got to deal with those responsibilities differently and what works for them. And, football is a huge part of my life. I love being here with my teammates and playing.
But the real headline moment, the big moment of the press conference, was how it came to an end. Check this out.
Tom, when Julian tested positive, a lot of people connected it to Alex Guerrero. Just what's your reaction to that? Do you think it's fair?
I have no comment. That's just ridiculous.
Tom,
I'm out.
see you guys.
That exchange between Tom Brady and Ben Volen of the Boston Globe, and that's going to be all over sports radio for the next couple of days. That was as emotional, I think, as we've seen Tom Brady in a while, even with the few words he said.
Okay, it wasn't the words that he said, but if you watch Tom Brady toward the end, he shakes his head. You never see that kind of emotion or that kind of response from Tom Brady. Yes, he was smiling the whole time while he was shaking his head, but he just went like that, and that was his way of saying, you got to be kidding me. We're still talking about this, and that's where Brady's approach and where his perspective on all of this is coming from is, look, I know what the storyline is, but it's not going to change. I'm not going to change my answer. And Alex Guerrero, as everybody knows, is like a brother to Tom Brady. He's family. And if you go after Alex Guerrero, or anybody does, and suggest that Julian Edelman's name is going to be linked in with Alex Guerrero, Tom Brady is going to have that response. In fairness to Ben, he was trying to coax the question that, well, what do you think of people who make that correlation or distinction or make that tie between Alex Guerrero and Julian Edelman? But Tom is like smarter than that, and he knows where Ben is going with the line of questioning there, and that's why he walked off.
I think the one question that certainly got answered, even though the offseason's over, those Alex Guerrero storylines, those are here to stay. From day 3 of Patriots Training Camp, Mike Petraglia, Alex Barth. You can check out more on CLNSmedia.com and on our Twitter @PatriotsCLNS.